Hey guys, it's Catherine and you're watching CUKpop Today. And today I'm going to be talking about and showing you videos from the Dallas SHINee fan meet that happened yesterday on July 31st. So I have liked SHINee for, I would say, a little over a year now. I got into them about around the time I got into K-pop, and I don't know, there was something about them that was just was really mesmerizing. I know a lot of people that, it kills me. I don't understand how people can't like SHINee. But I know there are a lot of people that listen to SHINee and just think of them as like, wow, okay, there's just kind of really nothing special about them. But I don't know. All of their songs have their own colors and all of their songs have them in them. And I felt that from the minute I got into SHINee. And so I stand them right away. They weren't my favorite. I think probably Big Bang was actually my favorite when I first got into K-pop. But then, I don't know, just like this love grew, and they were my first K-pop album that I bought, and it was just, whew! And, but I had, researched them and learned that they don't really come to America a whole lot. Like they come for, KCON or SM Town, but they haven't come just on their own tour. So that kind of bummed me out a little, and I was like, all right, well, you can't see everyone. So I just made my peace with the fact that I wasn't gonna get to see them live, and I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. Until the Chicago fan meet, and I was like, oh no, I have to go. Long story short, did not go. Was planning, but did not. And then they went to Toronto, and then they did go to KCON this year in LA, and I watched that, and they slayed. They announced, it was a little before, I think, the time they announced they were going to KCON, but they announced that they were coming to Dallas, and I was just like, wow, out of all the places to come, Dallas. That made me so happy. I understand that lots of K-pop artists come here. It's not like Dallas is some rinky-dink little town. Dallas is a huge city, but it still kind of shocked me. I was like, you could have gone anywhere else and you chose Dallas. Thank you so much. So went there, and just the fact that I was surrounded by Showels, just that fact alone was crazy. I was like, just keep in mind, I didn't think any of this would happen. I didn't think I would ever get to see SHINee live. I didn't think I would ever get to be, with my fan base. I didn't think I would ever just get to be in the situation I was in yesterday, but I was. And it just it blew my mind. And I was standing there just looking at everyone that was waiting in line, and I was like, this is home. And it sounds so cheesy, but it really felt like home. And oh my gosh, my heart was already about to burst. So finally we got in, and you could buy your merch, but I walked in, and the Verizon Theater it's a pretty big area. I watched videos from the Chicago fan meet, and I think, the Rosemont Theater, I think it's called. And that seems a lot smaller and a lot more kind of intimate and really good for a fan meet. And the Verizon Theater is more of a concert. It's much bigger. It has lots of levels. So it didn't feel as intimate as I feel like the Chicago one was. But man, I got so close. I was in, kind of the pit area, and there were seats, but it was such a good view. And I got to sit next to people. We were all we had all come by ourselves. I didn't go with any group because my friends don't like SHINee, so. But we had all come by ourselves, and so I got to meet each of them, and it was so cute because we each stand a different member of SHINee, and it was really cute, and I was like, yes. And so we were sitting there, and I was again just looking around and seeing a lot of people had bought the light sticks. I didn't get a chance to buy one, but a lot of other people did, and it was incredible. So the very first thing they did, you see the stage, and then on the kind of the screen where they're gonna film the boys so you can see them if you're in the way back, on the screen it's 2016 SHINee Dallas fan meet, and it was so so exciting. And then finally 7 o'clock came, the lights dimmed, and it started. So after that, like, nostalgic video, like, I was just watching that and I was like, oh my gosh, like, it always kind of surprises me, because to me, SHINee still feels like a young band, even though they've been around for 8 years, but they don't feel like an old band. But watching that video, it just kind of took me back. I was like, wow, they have done a lot. Like, they have worked so hard, and those videos were just their Korean videos and like their Korean songs. We're not even talking about the amazing Japanese songs that they put out. And so I was like blown away just by that video alone. And then SHINee came, and damn, they hit us hard. They did, everybody. I was just like, wow, I was not ready for everybody. Like, I knew probably they might play it, but I wasn't ready for it to be the opening song. Like, that killed me. And then whew, the dance where Onu is, you know, breaking his arms off, Taemin's at the front controlling, like, oh my gosh. And to be honest, like, I've always seen that part, you know, on music shows, and I've always kind of been like, oh, you know, like, that's really cool to see head on, but from the side, it looks a little, you know, it kind of looks weird. It's meant to be seen head on. But when I was watching that, I did not care whether I was seeing it from the side, the back, the front. Like, I was so pumped, and I was just like, yes, yes. And you could see every member, you could see them all doing their part, doing their job, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is why I love SHINee. And Everybody is like my second favorite song. So I was dead. I was already dead. And then they came on the stage, and it was, I don't know, it was really cute. There was a host, and he asked you know, us, like, where do we come from? Are you here from Dallas? Are you from out of state? Are you from out of the country? There was one girl who was from Tokyo, and another girl was from Singapore. I was like, whew, that is true SHINee love. Like, those are true showels. And then the host, they came out and they were like, hi, we love you. We hope you enjoyed this fan meet. And then the host was like, hey, why don't you, properly say hello? So after they performed a hello, then it was Q&A time, and they all sat down, and Taemin was looking so good. Like, I don't know. Taemin always looks good in videos and in fan cams, and even like SHINee World, professionally shot movies. But like, there's just something different about seeing Taemin, not only Taemin, but all these boys live and in person. Their beauty just like radiates. It was crazy. Minho especially. Honestly, I didn't give Minho enough credit. Minho is gorgeous in person. Like, I was stunned. So the host starts asking questions, and one of the questions is for Minho. Well, Minho, I think the question was like, what do you like most about coming here in America? And Minho started answering the question, but then Key had something to say.
Can I say something? Of course. Can I say something? You guys already know this is the first time visiting America, right? We always see in and out. We like to meet you guys, but this time especially, I mean, they're into Pokemon something. I don't get it. I don't play Pokemon something, so I don't get it. They downloaded, I mean, just right here, they downloaded faster than immigration, and they were like, oh my god, there's Pikachu at the airport. And I was like, what does that mean? I'm like my father, what does that mean? So they're into Pokemon Go.
So Pokemon is one of the ones they like.
And it's not able to play in Korea.
Not yet.
Not yet, so.
Sure.
Yeah, they're into Pokemon Go.
And Minho he was like, excuse me, that was my question. Like, stop yourself.
Question goes back to Mino. What do you love about visiting?
It's my question. Sorry.
You can answer Key's question.
Yeah.
But for real, Key's English though, it was flawless. And it wasn't just like, his English was flawless when he said, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. His English was flawless. He was just totally conversational, like without any pauses, without any, like, he spoke better than me. Oh my gosh, he was crazy good. And I was so proud, and just like hearing him and listening to him. And you could tell he was excited too. Like, he wanted to speak in English, and he wanted to talk to us, and he wanted to share thoughts. So it was really cool to see that. He also got a question that the question was, where do you take your inspiration from for your fashion? And
I mean, of course I like fashion, but I don't think I'm always look good. You guys already know I like very unique style. I'm just trying to show my identity through my fashion. That's all.
Him saying, "Oh, I'm not that cute. You know, I don't look cute all the time." I was like, "Hold up, boy. Honey, you are so cute and you look so good. You look so A+ all the damn time. Like, you could be in sweats and a t-shirt and you would look so good." And then Jonghyun got a question, and the question was, "What is your favorite song that you played on your radio?" And this was his answer.
You revealed many songs on your late night radio show, which we enjoy very much. Which is the favorite song you've ever written and why?
저 되게 많은 노래를 하고 쓰고 했지만 저는 그래도 저번 정규 앨범에 수록돼 있었던 오드아이라는 곡을 가장 좀 아낍니다. 샤이니의 노래 중에 오드아이라는 곡이 있는데 그 노래를 되게 아낍니다.
His favorite song is from the previous album, 오다이.
오드아이라는 곡을 좀 쓰고 가사를 쓰면서 멤버들 생각을 좀 많이 하게 된 것 같아서 그때 좀 가사를 쓰면서 곡을 쓰면서 샤이니에 대한 이해도가 스스로 좀 높아졌어.
The reason why I love that song is while I was writing it, I really was inspired and thought a lot about my member mates, and that's the reason why it's my favorite song.
And so they did ask more questions, and then Taemin briefly, I didn't get any video of this, but Taemin briefly asked, like, would you support me? Basically, like, first, would you support us, SHINee, if, you know, we kept going for, you know, years and years after? And we were all like, oh, hell yes, like, are you crazy? And then he asked, and this, I don't know, this felt more personal and felt more one-on-one when he asked this, even though he did have to ask it. He asked it in Korean and it was translated, but just, I don't know, the question was so, it was really sweet. And he was basically asking, like, would you support me if I came for a solo tour? And the whole place just went crazy. Like, it got so loud. My eardrums were ringing. It was so cool that, like, Showels pulled through like that. Obviously, we loved Taemin, but just the response that we gave him was so good. And I was really happy because I was like, yes, Taemin, please come for a solo tour. Like, we would love that. So it was really sweet. And then they moved on to charades, and so, like, they were each in groups, but to decide, like, who goes first, they did an Aegyo battle.
Me first?
Yeah, everyone's looking at you. 이거 제일 먼저 하실 것 같은데. 제일 먼저 하실 것 같아요. Okay, number 2.
저는 새를 흉내 내볼게요, 그러면.
He's gonna imitate a bird.
Yeah, Timmy is number 1. Wow, what a competition.
새가 다친 것 같아요.
The next is Oniu.
Oniu?
Very good, Oniu. What is that? Wow! I've never seen that kind of rhythm before. Okay,
I think
you second, right? 자, last 정현. Let's go.
brother. 진짜 애교 보고 싶어요.
And when they played charades, they each, you know, had a category for the team that the boys had to act out for their teammates. And so Minho got occupations, so like jobs, and then Taemin was next, and Taemin did sports, which I was like, dang, Minho should have gotten that one, but okay. And then Ki got movies, Onu got emotions, and Jonghyun got animals. And I didn't get a lot of video of the charades. I pretty much only got Jonghyun. But let me just tell you, Taemin and Onu, actually, no. Taemin was probably the best one. Like, he had to do sports. he was going nuts. He was like high, low, jumping, swinging. He was making sure each of his teammates got the sport. He was like, there was one, it was curling, and it was pretty difficult. And he was like, like he was making sure that they got those points, and he was all across the stage. It was really cute. So Taemin doing the most, and I love you for it. And then key was movies. Well, to act out a full movie is very difficult, and your age range in this, you know, place is gonna range from, you know, like probably 10 to, I don't even know, there were some older women, but like the younger people on the stage didn't really get the movies, so Key was struggling. He was struggling. It was so bad, and ultimately, spoiler alert, he got last place. Like, he did not win. But Jonghyun was so cute, and he had animals, and it was just the sweetest thing ever.
This will be very interesting, okay? It's going to be very interesting. 90 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
Ready? Animals, say go. Yes, clock. Wow! Yes!
Panda!
Close!
Panda!
Show us the
Panda, panda, panda!
Kung Fu, Kung Fu. Kung Fu.
You go back line! That's really good! You're very good! You should get this!
You're kidding me.
Yes, that's right!
Dinosaur!
Close, little one!
Monkey.
One more!
Chimpanzee.
Yes!
Right.
Hey girl, you got this.
Yes!
No, don't walk, don't walk. Water, water.
Gorilla?
In water.
You have it in your hand? Yeah, go for
They're
it!
like goldfish.
3, 2, 1. Time's up!
So, it's time to.
And I'm sorry for some of these videos, there was a light that was just shining like right in my direction. So I have this blue tint on a lot of my videos. So sorry about that. But since Key did get last place, and guess who got first? Our man, Oh No. Yes! I was really happy. He had emotion and it was pretty easy, but it was still like really cute seeing him up there. And honestly, I wasn't expecting Onu to be so extra. He was very extra, and he was doing the most. And I was not just like with charades, but just all through the night. And I was like, I don't know, I was really like happy to see that side of him because I wasn't expecting that. But since Key did get last place, he had to do a punishment. And they were like, oh, you have to do Aegyo. But Aegyo soon turned into a sexy dance. And Minho and Jonghyun were not having it.
달라스가 비하면 더워요. 달라스가 덥네요. Wow, I'm very glad he lost.
So then after charades, they kind of went off stage, and we got to see, I want to say they showed us an MV, or not an MV, but like the SHINee world from last year. And they showed us just kind of like the best parts of it, and it was really, I don't know, it was just really heartwarming to be, I'm just gonna keep saying this the whole video, but it was heartwarming to be in that room with Showels, because even though they played probably about like 20 seconds of songs, you know, that they performed in Seoul at that concert, but every song, the whole room started singing, and the whole room was like waving those light sticks, and just the sea of light sticks was beautiful. started tearing up because I'm a wuss. I'm a sap, but it was so pretty, and the video that they showed was just like really good, and the montage and the moments they chose to show us was so good, and I was like, yes, this is why I love SHINee. Like, it just brought me back to the original reason why I got into them and why I fell in love with them. So it was really good. And then they came out and they performed Replay. Oh my gosh, towards the end, he was like, you know what? I'm Taemin and I'm coming for all of y'all. And he just let loose. Replay is my all-time favorite SHINee song. It was I don't know, it was one of the first. It wasn't the first song that I heard by SHINee. But just, I don't know, the soul that Replay has, oh my gosh. I can't even describe like what I feel when I hear that song. And then seeing it live was just, I don't know, it was life-changing for me. Like, I really got into it, and I was so happy after that. And then they came out with the banger of the night. This was easily probably the most lit song last night. It was so good. Lucifer. I honestly, like, obviously I saw girls that had, you know, oh, Jonghyun shirts, or they had pins or whatever, but I talked to a lot of people yesterday and I didn't meet a single Jonghyun fan, which I was very surprised. I know the support for Jonghyun is huge and it's very strong, but I didn't meet any Jonghyun fans. And so it kind of shocked me. You know, I met a lot of Onu stans, which, yay, like, I have probably met one Onu stan in my life, and so that made me so happy that people stan Onu. So many people stan him, and I was like, yes. But the reason I brought up standing Jonghyun is because just, I don't know, not that I was like mad or anything, but I was kind of like, dang, like, people, this Jonghyun, like. And then when we were there and, you know, they were performing for us, and Lucifer, he did that note. And freaking Onu was hitting all the notes all night long. He was so strong. It wasn't like, oh, he's hitting the notes, but he's kind of a little weak in, you know, the power department. No, he was so good. I was like, wow, oh my gosh, like there's a reason each of these boys are in SHINee, and just never doubt them. Never, ever, ever, ever. And I am sorry, some of these, like, I brought two cameras because, you know, I was like, yeah, the data on one of the cameras is not gonna, it's gonna fill up so fast. So I brought a second one, but it's not as good, and you can definitely hear the bass. The bass was, oh my gosh, it was very strong, like crazy strong. So I'm sorry for the bass being in there, but Lucifer was incredible. I did not expect that. Like, I just told you, Replay is my favorite, all-time favorite SHINee song, but last night my all-time favorite performance was probably Lucifer. And then up next came Sherlock. You know who stood out in Sherlock? Minho. Minho was so good. And then he has his part at the end. love Sherlock. I love it to death. It is actually one of my favorite SHINee choreographies. Like, I love watching their dance practice for it, and I love watching the actual video itself. And wow, it was a whole nother, it was just this energy that came with Sherlock that I was not prepared for. And watching each of the boys, and what's cool about Sherlock is the dance does allow you to look at each of them. It's not like, oh, they're all in a group, or they're all, like, they're each doing their own thing in Sherlock. And so watching each of them, oh my gosh, that made me so happy. And then SHINee, they, after those songs, and they went backstage, and the the View, behind the scenes for View MV came out, and that one was really cute. I've seen like other people's recordings of that, but it was really cute, and there was translations, and it was just, I don't know, it was really sweet, and I liked it a lot. And then the boys actually came out for View. Before we knew it, like, it was over. Like, it had been probably an hour and 40 minutes, and then they were like, hey, bye, and it was so shocking. But Showels, they pull through. They had like one last surprise.
You guys enjoyed the show? Will you guys miss us? What was that? No! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiny. Happy birthday to you.
조금 시간이 지났지만 그래도 이렇게 여러분들께서 저희 생일 기억해 주시고 생일해 주신 축하해 주신 게 너무 감사드립니다. 계속 찍어주세요.
He said thank you to you guys.
And it was really sweet because you could see, like, Taemin was actually very surprised. Like, he was kind of like, oh my gosh, like, this is happening. And I don't know who made them, but we all held banners up, and the banner said, I think it said, love has no borders. And it was just, I don't know, Showels, man, Showels. I'm so happy to be in this fandom. Like, oh my gosh, it made me so happy. And then Key had to be shady.
When was your birthday?
July 18th.
What's the date today?
June 18th.
It's still happy, right?
So awesome, so amazing, surprise. Thank you.
And then after, you know, they thanked us and we all took a picture together, then they said goodbye, and it was, I don't know, it was sweet, and it was sad, but it was good. Like, the whole experience, it kept us entertained, it kept us, you know, loving our boys, and we were able to see them. I don't know, it was a great experience, and I'm so glad that I went. And I feel like if you are a Showel and you ever get an opportunity to see them, you know, you might think, oh, it's just a fan meet. Well, I'm sorry, if you're a Showel, you're gonna go to fan meet. You're like, it's not just gonna just be a fan meet to you. But there might be some people out there that's like, oh, it's a fan meet, it's not a concert. Doesn't matter. Go see it. Go to it. Doesn't even matter if you get a good seat or not. See those boys. They are so good, and I don't know, they emit so much love, and if nothing else, the community. Just go be with your people. Like, Showels are amazing, and it's a great experience. So I would highly recommend going to a SHINee fan meet. So after they said goodbye, I was, I don't know, I was emotional, but everything I said was real. Okay, so SHINee concert just got done. You can see Verizon Theater back there. Concert fan meet, but it honestly felt like a concert, and I just don't know if I could ask for anything more. And then as I was walking out, I was thinking like, oh, this was just a fan meet. Like, it wasn't a concert. But honey, I don't even know what I would do at a concert. Like, the way I acted and the way I reacted to those boys was just unreal. And seeing Jonghyun in person for the first time was so, honestly, it sounds so teenagerish and kind of cliche. But honestly, I feel like my life has changed. Like, I'm about to go to college. I'm about to go on this new kind of start in my life. And I don't know, I feel like seeing SHINee was like the perfect send-off that I needed. Like, this fan meet was everything. If you ever if you ever get a chance to go to a SHINee fan meet, don't pass it up. Like, do not pass it up. It is so fun. You get to see this side of the boys that you wouldn't normally see in a concert. Yes, they talk to you in a concert, but they're not interacting with you, and they're not playing games, and they're not joking around. It was so good. So thank you for watching my SHINee Dallas fan meet experience. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if some of the videos were shaky or blurry. I tried my best, but damn, I was excited. Oh my gosh. So thank you for watching this. In the comments below, if you went to this fan meet, tell me in the comments below. Maybe I talked to you, maybe I saw you. And thank you for watching this video so much. And I just love SHINee so much, and I wanted to make this video. So there you go. Like this video, subscribe, follow me on Tumblr and Twitter, and thanks for watching CUKpop Today, and have a good day.
Bye bye. Watch out. Bye bye. Please see you again. Thank you. Guys, we'll come back for sure. We'll come back. We'll come back.